Hello, I'm here to determine the methodology used in this article, the use of grammar translation method in teaching English. It was made by Katharina Emalti. Well, first of all, we're going to check step by step, looking at the components of the research report. The method that is used in this report article is descriptive qualitative research. Okay, first of all, we find the research question. The research question we have here that is in green. This study aims to describe the grammar translation method. And the question is why the teachers use this method in a school. The actual question will attempt to answer in the research. This is made in question format. Now we have a descriptive qualitative method that is going that was applied in this article. That was the method. Here we also can find who should be the participant of the research. We have the subject. The people were two English teachers at 7th grade of SMP Nejeri Palangaraya. Here, you can find the participants. Now, after that, we find how the data should be collected and analyzed appropriately. And we have here the observation and questionnaires. They were the collect data. And the data reduction displayed the conclusion drawing. Okay, to the analysis. Now, if we go a little bit down, we have the topic of inquiry or TOI. That is also the key words. We have here the English subject, grammar, translation method, teaching English learning activities. Well, if we go getting down, we can find the literature review. Here we find in this section you discuss the words, definition, theoretical frameworks, theories, and research findings relating to the study. That is the TOI. Now here, if we check, she find she talk about dark wonjo in honey. That is the literature. Also, we have here that she describes the keywords or the TOI. And this section also helps you to position your study in the wider field and to illustrate how your topics has been addressed elsewhere. Now, if you can see, she describes all of the methods used in English teaching. She starts by the direct method. Also, she used the second, that it was the total physical response. The other was the whole language approach. And the other one was the communicative language. And finally, she showed here the grammar translation method, that is the one that she's going to use. She developed all that. She explained. She used some literature like Prador and Murcia, and she tells us here how the method works, what are the characteristics of the translation grammar method. Like we have number one classes are taught in the mother tongue, much vocabulary studied the most of least, and etc. Here we can have here the list number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 8 until 9, the characteristics. Now here at the end you can check what is the the methodology, and also she has another literature reference here, the Harmers. Now, if we keep continue going down the bottom, well, here down all of this, she explains what is the whole process of the grammar translation, how does it work, and how she can use it with the research. Now, if we continue in here, we can find the methodology. Well, this section is about how you will go about answer the question research, the research question. Now, here she answers also, well, she says that it's a qualitative method, and also it's made it has general information. You can use the methodology in general information, and this one it was used in general because you have specific and general information. Now, in the methodology, you also can find the participants. In here, the people who is going to be study or are going to do the interviews, or the interviewers, or etc. Here we have the two English teachers that are going to be interviewed and tested. Also, here we have the context of the study, and so that here you can find describes where you study took place, at the school or the park or the university. Here we can find it was made in the SMP Negeri 1 Palangkaraya, and it was in 2011-2012 academic year. Now here also in the methodology, you can also find the instruments or data collection. We can have questionnaires, interviews, observations, field notes, teachers and learners' books or diaries, etc. Here we have the instruments were sheets and questionnaires. She applied. Now, after that, we can find the data collection procedure, how she made the procedure, describes step by step the things that she did to collect the data. So here, for example, she explains that they were two teachers, that they were in the 7th grade, and how, especially how they were teaching the classes, and she was looking of each of one of them. Now, going through the whole thing, we have the data collection procedure. Well, also it explains that they were in the school and they were teaching the children. All of this is the data collection. Now, if we keep going, we can find the analysis data. In the data analysis, you describe how the data collected is analyzed. We have here the questionnaires, and we'll choose start to see and to check how the questionnaires worked, and how and what did she find, and all of that. All of the questionnaires for the students, the analysis of the data, the reason of the English teachers use grammar translation method is also the section where she describes the analyzed data. We have here a chart. Here it's the data collection where the procedure. So here she describes step by step the things that she did and how it is related the characteristics of grammar translation method with the one that the teachers use at school. Now, if we keep going, we can find we keep finding the data, analyzing, and all of these. After that, we can have well, in the qualitative research, we can have limitation of the study, but in this article we don't have any. After that, we can find the conclusions, and in the conclusion, basically everything is put together. What all the all is what the person that is researching puts everything together like in a resume, and this includes the summarizing the main findings, and we also can find the conclusion state the pedagogical or theoretical implication in the findings. And lastly, in the descriptive qualitative research, we can find the references. Well, there is the section where is organized the sources, and they are organized alphabetical. And the reference section, it also uses the APA rules. So this is the end of the article of the descriptive qualitative research methodology, the step-by-step components. Thank you very much, and you have a lovely day. Bye.